you hear me now?
Yes.
Good. All right. All right. Looks like we're going to be on our way shortly. Okay, let's go. Jumbo, everybody. My name is Patrick, and I'll be your game driver for the next 2 weeks on this wonderful photo safari. This is the Harambe Wildlife Reserve we're about to enter. Harambe is a Swahili word which means unity. And it's over 800 square miles large. It's going to take us about 2 weeks to get all the way across it. So, yeah, looks like everybody's packed pretty light, but we'll make do. I brought enough underwear for everybody. Everyone wears a size 32, right? Okay, good. That's how we're supposed to do it. Don't be alarmed. Departure 3 is the hardest truck to park. Alright. Now before we enter our reserve, I do need to check in with my eye in the sky, Dr. Wilson Matua. He patrols the area, make sure you can see all the animals you can see. Wilson, this is Simba 1, over.
Simba 1, this is Warden Wilson Matua, over.
Jumbo Wilson, Simba 1 is now entering the Little Ituri Forest. Over.
I'm Jumbo, Simba 1. Keep your eyes open and drive carefully. You should see lots of animals.
Roger that, Wilson. I see some bongo on the left-hand side. Those are the orange animals with the beige stripes there. Those horns go all the way down their back to help them navigate more easily through the big brush. And I also see some greater kudu, the grayer animals. They're the second largest antelope in Africa. A single greater kudu can weigh over 750 pounds. On the right-hand side, you can just catch an okapi back by the bamboo there. And striped hind legs makes it look kind of like a zebra. The actual closest living relative is the giraffe. I think someone's been on tour before. Did you know that both okapis and giraffes pick their own nose? Well, how about that if the okapi wasn't established or found by the Western world until 1901? Okay, close enough. On the left-hand side, you see a big water holder and a big black rhino. Yeah, the big black rhinos are almost extinct. Get a good picture? There's only 3,600 left in the entire world. The big white birds down there in front of us are pink-backed pelican. No, they're not pink-backed pelican. They're yellow-billed storks, sorry. They get those long yellow bills. That's what we call that. They use that bill to catch their prey, which includes fish, frogs, and sometimes even smaller birds. 2 black rhinos, one there and one there on the left-hand side. Yeah, black rhino's hide is over an inch thick. It's actually not the color black, it's whatever color one it's been rolling around in there. Let's see. Keep your eyes peeled through here, folks, because most of the animals that do live here have special markings on their coats, which does make it harder for us to see them. Oh, by the way, anytime during our tour you've seen an animal that I do not, feel free to yell, scream, do whatever you can to get my attention, so I can point it out to everyone else, and also so I can tell you a little more about that animal. I think on the left-hand side I can see, 2 saddle-billed stork way off in the distance there. They're kind of small, they're actually the tallest stork in Africa. They're up to 5 feet tall and have a wingspan of 9 feet. Fun enough about them. Who came on tour today to see some hippos? Okay. I'll just take a right-hand turn here. Head on down to the Safi River area. At the place, okay, the place where you can see at least one hippo. If that. On the right. That's the Safi River. Sometimes you can see, yep, there, 2 hippos right there. Don't worry if you don't catch a glimpse this time. Something tells me you may be able to see more as we cross this river. Call it a safari driver's intuition. Yeah, when a baby hippo is born, it comes out already weighing 85 pounds. And the full-grown adult male hippo can tip the scales at 5,000. I see a lot on the left-hand side. They can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes, hippos can. It looks like I see two different sets of wrists. There's one's on the left-hand side of the island. They're up on the tree branches, kind of wiggling their boots. There's a white-breasted camel. They dive headfirst into the water and catch their prey. And the big gray birds on both the islands are pink-backed pelicans. They live in groups and they also hunt in groups. They herd fish in the shallow water, and it's easier to catch them. And the big black birds all around us are vultures. Nature is garbage disposer. Oh no. You have to ask everyone to stay seated and keep those fingers crossed across this bridge. Especially because I see a lot of Nile crocodile on the left-hand side. They're much more larger, much more aggressive than alligators, and those jaws have over 1,200 pounds per square inch of crushing power. Crush the bones of their prey. And this bridge doesn't sound too good. Let's get out of here. And keep those fingers crossed, guys. You never know what can happen in the wild in Africa.
Number one, come in.
Well, so that's number one. Over.
Just wanted to let you know that our ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activity near the red clay pit. You definitely want to check out that area.
Roger that. Well, thanks for the tip. We'll be headed that way in a couple of days. But right now, we're entering a completely different ecosystem with completely different animals. Speaking of different ecosystems, on the right-hand side you can see a big baobab. Those trees can grow up to be over 1,000 years old and do go deep those 9 months out of the year to help conserve water. Can I? Since you ask, yes. And as I make this turn, we're coming up on my favorite view in the whole reserve, the savannah. Wow. Yeah, these Serengeti grasslands stretch for hundreds of miles across East Africa, making it a virtual highway for millions of animals every year. I see a couple right now on the right-hand side. Those are Patterson Zealand. They're the largest antelope in Africa. They stand 6 foot tall from the hunch, from the shoulder rather, and weigh 2,000 pounds. That's right, 1 ton. A 1-ton antelope. Yeah, it's Florida native. I don't know how I got here. So you can see some large piles of dirt over there on the right hand side. Those are termite mounds. Look at the name termites. Those are African termites. Yeah, if you have African termites in your house, run for cover because it's not staying up for too long. Well, it's made out of wood. Cement, you guys, I guess will be okay. I don't see why African termites would be there. Anyway, those mounds can get up really tall, really high, and they're virtually indestructible, even though they're only held together by termite saliva and dirt. One animal does like to weigh them down, though. The animal is the elephant. He likes to use them as scratching posts. You can see a lot of animals off in the distance. There's a white-bearded wildebeest way out there, the big silver animals. They have the largest migration of animals known to man. One herd of white-bearded wildebeest can amount to 1.5 million in it. Looks like I can see some larger animals behind them in the brush there. Let's look at Angola cattle. They have really big horns. They can get to 6 feet tall and 20 inches around at the base. The smaller animals down in front look like babies. They're actually fully grown. They're Thompson gazelles. They can up to 60 pounds. They can jog across the savannah at 55 miles an hour. The animals look like deer on the right are impala. This is great leaders of the savannah. I can see a baby giraffe sitting down right now too on the right. Yeah, when a baby giraffe is born, it's already 6 feet tall. A baby giraffe is taller than I will ever be. It's also a reticulated giraffe. You get this name from the Latin word reticulata, which means net, hence the net-like pattern on its coat. The darker brown animals over on the right-hand side are sable antelopes. They get their name from the stable color over there first. Slow down a bit, you guys get
Hey, 呢隻嘢，呢隻開碼咁細嘅，我起身
Just head towards the monkey point, we'll see why.
Keep your eyes open for me. We picked up a baby elephant that was wandering off from the We can't find the mother. I'm afraid this baby is a reserve.
Well, I haven't had a problem yet, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes open for you very soon. I'm sure my guests will keep their eyes open too, right? Okay, thank you very much. On the right-hand side, you can see a big elephant. Yes, those are African elephant. You can tell by their ears and the fact that we're in Africa.
Africa.
Now, both male and female elephants do have tusks, so sadly we won't be able to tell if that's the missing mother or not.
一隻陰公，我孤獨啊，中意。
But not to worry. Usually around this section of the reserve, I get a pretty good radio reception. Let's see what I can find here.
嗰啲水仔我喺屋企嗰啲啊。
My favorite. Feel free to sing along, guys. See the nice posterior one on the right? The rib is closed, I'm not going to shortcut that one. Don't worry about it.
我有幾次帶咗揾佢，
我隨時睇到喎。
一次咋，仲話經過
佢設計嘅佢講可以設計嘅
深水咩好大？
俾佢
玩啊，又好中意啊，仲
喺度咪有一
佢好似 ATM 咁
So the rickety old bridge, you guys know the drill. Stay tuned to keep the fingers crossed and hold on tight. You never know what's going to happen in the wild. Tight. That sounds pretty ominous to me. Whoa! You guys, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right! Oh, man, that was close. Whoa. Thank goodness we all made it. Hold on a second. Who didn't have their fingers crossed? I knew it. What a troublemaker. Anyway, thanks to that wonderful shortcut from your very knowledgeable safari driver, we are now smack dab in the middle of elephant country. You can see tusk marks on the left and on the right hand side of that cliff. Pretty good time to see some more elephants on our tour. I would like to eat that clay to get minerals I normally wouldn't eat the grass. And baby elephants will stay with their parents up until early adulthood. It's during this time they learn the answers to questions that are essential to surviving in the wild. Such as how to get food, where to get water, and even how to act around other elephants. You know, that's probably why Wilson was so upset to hear that there's a baby elephant wandering around by itself. There's got to be a mother missing. On the right hand side you can see a couple more baobab trees. They got an interesting story on how they came to be. A long time ago, every animal in the kingdom got a seed to plant. And the hyena, being the joker that he was, planted his seed upside down. He's been laughing ever since. This is the part where we laugh.
有啊，幾隻咩又睇唔到啊？
Looks like we're not going to get too lucky on elephants today. But not to worry, we do have 13 more days, so. Hopefully we'll see some more. There's one hiding back behind that other baobab tree on the left-hand side. Elephant in Swahili is Temba. I see a lot of flamingos on the left-hand side. Also, that island is the shape of a Mickey Mouse. We are barred from saying that on every safari unless somebody has to say it, so. Seeing as it is a big But, the flamingos, lighter, greater flamingos, and the flamingos also the lightest in color. You can see how some of them have 1 foot up and 1 foot down. Anybody want to guess why they have 1 foot down? Obviously. Thank you. You're the first one that got that today. Just in case anyone else didn't hear it, it's so they wouldn't fall down. Okay, let's see too much on the left-hand side, but I do see some large white objects on the ground coming up. Of course, on the right-hand side there are ostrich eggs laying on the ground. Passing them right about now. very large, they go up to 4 pounds.
哇！隻蛋隻蛋㗎，
Very large eggs for a very large bird.
死貨喎！
Also, see some more ostriches on our tour.
幾磅？
Not really, no. Don't even lay a net for them, they just pop it down.
Timbawa, I see you at the junction. I suggest you go west. It will be worth it.
Roger that, Wilson. Thanks for the help. Over. Having an eye in the sky really helps.
我隻手
So you can see
會腫得㗎。
2 cheetahs way over on the left-hand side, laying down in the shade. The world's fastest land mammal that can run 70 miles an hour, and they're very hard to spot.
揾到喎。
70幾啊！喺度
啊，佢放咗架車啊！咩話？啲拋就跑翻架車。